for being here, folks. My name is Cathy, and I'm just going to briefly touch upon BenQ's professional development opportunities. We like to say to touch the boards, teach and transform your overall teaching with a BenQ board. First thing I would like to do is go over to say where you can find some resources that don't cost you any money, okay? We've got BenQ Academy, we've got BenQ Education YouTube, and we've also got a BenQ Facebook page that has well over 1,000 teachers on that Facebook page. So if you're looking for some easily, readily available, free professional development opportunities, check out our BenQ Academy, check out our BenQ Education YouTube. Make sure you type in the word education with the YouTube, because BenQ is a worldwide company and it'll just get you quickest to what you need, because BenQ also has different versions of their YouTube page for other parts of the business. Okay, what I'd like to do here, I'm going to add a page, and I'm just going to pull up a PDF. And this will just, I can briefly go through our training options. So with BenQ, when you purchase the boards, there are a number of options. One of the first options is you can have an orientation training for your staff. Typically that's anywhere from 60 minutes, maybe it'll go a little longer than that, 90 minutes. And they'll just really talk to you a lot about the panel itself, the different features of the panel. And then also one of the very first things you'll do, often it's even before the boards arrive, and that would be that your IT team has some training, and their training would be the management system training, the back end of utilizing BenQ. The IT team loves this aspect of things because they learn how to remotely manage the BenQ displays throughout the district. So whether you've just got 3 boards or you've got 3,000, our device management system can handle that, and that training will be done by a qualified field application engineer, and those folks will be the ones that will walk you through setting up your boards. We also do provide fee-based professional development, and the way that works is once you've had the boards in the classroom, it could be a short time, it could be a few months, that's dependent upon the school or the district, but once you've had the boards in the classroom, you're going to want to be sure to have some additional training for the teachers. And that's really important because, as with any technology, if you want to get the most out of it, your staff needs to be trained. And so we offer a half-day professional development opportunity, and we can do that on site. That can be hands-on. The teachers will have an opportunity to do a deeper dive. Okay, a full day professional development is really something that's very important. My background as a teacher is I taught for 17 years, and I know the more time I have of training, the more I can succeed using whatever the particular technology is. So we can do a full day, and that can be done where we do a full day 6-hour training, or we could do 2 3-hour training sessions. So perhaps you've got a PD day and you'd like to have one of us come on site to train staff. We can do a morning and an afternoon session. So that's an opportunity. For those schools who would like to have their tech coaches perhaps be trainers, for those schools we offer, and even if you just want your teachers to really do a deeper dive, we've got a Train the Trainer. It's a 2-day professional development program. And with that, it's designed for both the tech teams, the EdTech coaches, okay, the instructional coaches, and anyone who is responsible for training staff might be interested in this 2-day Train the Trainer opportunity, okay? We'll talk about diving into EasyWrite software. We'll cover doing InstaShare, which is our program where we can have teachers, they have the ability to cast to the display, they'll have touchback capability, students can also share what's on their devices to the board. So we really get to spend a bit of time during that 2 days to provide train the trainer program there. Also, we have recently added a 3-day, 18-hour BenQ certified trainer course. And with that course, it's hands-on. It's designed for educators to become certified trainers. We provide to them professional resources so that they then have those resources that they can go and train right away staff in their buildings. And so again, that's a 3-day certification opportunity. So if I were to just review this, I'd say we've got complementary training options. Another thing I didn't add about the complementary training options is the fact that we have a studio in our home office in Plano, Texas. And that studio, we're able to also provide the training remotely without charge, and then you can get the recorded training from the studio. Okay, so there's different options that won't cost you additional, and then there's options that will enable staff to really get a deeper dive into professional development using the BenQ tools. So what I would do right now is just give you a quick glimpse. We've got tools such as we can have a split screen. We can then take, we can drag and drop right over to the other side of the page. We can also do this with text. And these are the types of things that we would be discussing when we would do a more in-depth training. Whoops. Gonna put that over, oh, my bad. Come on. Copy, we're going to do it a little different there. Paste, close that off. I'm going to move this. We're done with that for the moment. Let's get this set up. And then we can discuss things about text-to-speech in these trainings.
Are domesticated mammals, subspecies of gray wolves. They are the most popular pet in the world.
We can also do Google Translate. So all of these are things that we dive a little bit deeper into when we do an on-site training and/or a remote training, okay?